Do you ever watch a rich person's expression change when you ask a question that's too poor?
Well done, sir.
I'd say that's a way to start the stream.
That's a great way to start the stream. That's the best opening I've ever had ever.
Yep.
Oh, Lord. I barely even heard what you said. I just heard you start talking. I was like, okay, I guess Duo's starting the stream today.
I guess.
Hi, everyone.
Since
We're
apparently
back.
I road raged myself out of work for tomorrow.
Sort of.
Yeah, we'll
Maybe?
talk about that
Wait,
more
was
later.
that road raged or road raced?
Road rage. I know! I'm in the room. Shut up.
Oh, finally. I'm dying here? Well, how are you dying, Fuji? Also, hey!
Hi, Fuji.
Welcome! We
Yeah,
finally...
I don't have work tomorrow.
Wait,
'cause
somebody
I'm-
finally beat Arthur.
I don't know if I told Arthur. It's okay. We'll figure it out.
Yeah, so... Yeah, no. The road rage.
Quote unquote.
Like, you're gonna run someone over. No, I wasn't.
It's like, don't worry.
If I was, they weren't wearing the high-vis that they were supposed to be wearing when walking around where trucks go.
You kind of need that. I'll just let you know, yesterday was the most headache situation for my PC. Oh no, what happened?
PC things.
PC thing. That's true enough.
Windows happened.
Seriously.
I mean, just having computers in general happened.
Fair. End up having to restart the whole thing, or reset the whole thing. That doesn't sound great. Wipe out the entire— oh crap!
You had to wipe the hard drive?
Like factory reset?
No.
That doesn't sound great.
They put music
Yes.
from the 50s and 60s in medicine commercials to appeal to older generations, meaning that sometime in the future, NSYNC will be playing for commercials for laxatives.
I like it. Yeah, factory reset, but personal files were kept at least? That's good. I figured you probably had backups of all that stuff.
Dude, you don't have everything you've ever freaking saved on at least 3 different hard drives?
I've lost track of the hard drives. I know I have like 3— I'm gesturing again. I have 3 under the freaking TV monitor. I have 1 somewhere downstairs.
Yeah, I'm praying after all is said and done that my freaking external still works.
Ooh.
It will.
So first started, my PC kept restarting randomly
I
without
have
any error messages?
No, I'm not sure where it is right now.
It's fine.
Uh-oh. I'm sure it's fine.
Is it in
Watch
the,
that bitch.
Is it in the computer parts box?
Probably.
Probably.
Obviously I grabbed an 886 for reasons. I don't know what I have to do to this. I just grabbed it.
You have to fix it, Dire Fox.
Thanks, Wolf. So, I'm confused. How does... Restarting randomly without error messages is scary. Also, I got fed up, so I opened my PC and had to clean it. Dust was piling up anyway, so it was overdue for cleaning. Fair enough.
Mm.
The orcs are driving using a painted-on control panel. I know.
Warhammer jokes.
Oh, man. Can I get into it? I love Warhammer orcs.
Warhammer orcs are...
They're the best.
Oh, so,
Maybe we should play Skyrim as a Warhammer orc.
maybe. Suggestion, Fuji. At least if your prices are anywhere near our prices.
Ah! Ah! Okay, I gotta read,
What?
hang on. I also found out that the melted butter, the wife put butter on top of my PC last time to soften it for baking, went through inside of it. It seeped through the GPU. But good thing it wasn't damaged.
Oh my
What?
god.
I'm making the freaking Jackie Chan WTF freaking meme right now.
Yeah, she actually is.
I actually...
She doesn't do that often.
No, but what? You know what?
Oh my god.
Yeah, y'all overhyped the graphics.
What is that?
It's somebody playing a next-gen console on a CRT monitor.
That's a tube TV.
Oh. Well, it was sitting there for several weeks?
Yeah.
What the...
They
The
put
butter
on
or
the PC.
the butter
and
the butter
forgot
she
about
was
it for
trying to
2 weeks.
yeah, the butter she was trying to soften or the butter that melted and went in.
That's a good question, actually. Well, I cleaned it and dust removed, so it's all good.
Okay.
Okay.
My light suggestion
The
is
softened butter melted.
yeah.
I mean, fair.
My light suggestion is instead of using cans of compressed air,
Because we all forgot. Touche.
would be potentially getting, here in the States they're called like 1 gallon pancake air compressors. But essentially they're very small, relatively, air compressors. And my suggestion is that anybody who can have one should, because they're useful for all sorts of things, especially if you can pick one up brand new for like $50. They're good for filling up your tires if you're low, or if you have like a wheelbarrow, a tractor, dirt bike, go-kart, something like that you need to fill up tires with. Beach balls. You can also use the compressed air nozzles to do the same thing as a compressed air can and blow out your computers and shit, and you get more consistent air.
900 Missouri residents who snitched on lockdown rule breakers fear retaliation after details leak online.
You don't say. Also, Fuji says the RAM is only reading half of my whole 16 gigabytes of RAM. I was wondering why my computer was running slow.
Ow.
Tried to do some troubleshooting for memory diagnostic, taking out the RAM sticks. In a situation my PC wasn't booting because RAM wasn't put properly. Ugh. I had an issue with that with one of the laptops, actually.
Yeah. And that was because it had too much RAM, by the way.
Which is... it couldn't support it, essentially.
Yes.
Take that thing out. Buy a new one. After tie rod. I appreciate that all the tie rods are the same. I finally fixed it. My PC was... It was both of the RAM and then... Oh no. And then it started doing the restarts. That sounds horrifying, honestly.
Ooh.
And then it found corrupted files.
Can't say that shit on Twitch. It's a good joke. I can't say it on Twitch.
Fair enough. That was actually one of the things that was freaking me out when I first started watching Grandma Skyrim. Because every time she saved, it would say, game save corrupted, cannot load something something. And I was just like, Skyrim Grandma? And then Windows repair it, and it couldn't repair it. So you did all the things proper, and it still just went, eh. And there's a moment where the blue screen of death came. Oof. I've been pretty fortunate with the computer, knock on wood.
Well, you don't run it that hard.
True.
Hey, you fucking spent... You spent $2,500 building a computer to
run
play
Skyrim.
Fucking Terraria.
And God only knows what else I have. Megaquarium, Skyrim.
You
To
spent
play stuff that a
$2,500
PlayStation 2 would do easily.
You spent $2,500 to build a computer to play games that you could play on a fucking microwave.
Just about.
Well, according to Fuji, I can also cook things on it, so it's good. I'm joking, of course. And from my past experience, I don't want these corrupt files just sitting there, and it will stall the life of your PC eventually. Yeah. That's no fun.
Yeah, I know. I have like 3 corrupted video files that I can't get rid of on my PC, and it's like the PC's been acting weird ever since I got them.
Of course.
But I can't get rid of them. The only way for me to get rid of them would be to go through the command prompt and have the command prompt delete the folder that they're in.
That's fun.
And that would ruin a lot of things.
Yeah.
I think that would break more things than it would fix.
Now my PC is like a brand new car. Kind of feel good knowing your PC is like the same when you bought it again. Yeah.
It's not like I can take my computer to a shop because I have way too much porn on my PC to take it to a shop.
No, so you just bring it in, you go, if you see anything you like, just copy it.
Yeah.
Just don't
touch my Koikatsu game files or I will stab you.
Don't spend as much time with those files as I did freaking modding Skyrim, I guess.
No, he spent way more time.
Dude, I have this thing for like create a character things, and like, I love that you just took out the freaking tensioner, and the serpentine belt is still tensioned.
I know.
By the way, that's great.
Oh yeah, something you don't deal with in this game is fighting with the fucking belts to keep them routed before you get the tensioner on.
Wait, what was the part I needed?
Or just fighting with them to get them routed,
Crankshaft.
period.
Or fighting to get them on. I had to
A
fucking...
bearing cap's not that
I had to
bad.
replace the fan belt in my T880. It required a crane. I'm not kidding.
I believe it.
But that's a big rig, that's different.
It shouldn't have required a crane. It's a fan belt. But the idiots over at fucking
Really?
Packer.
That makes sense, though. Fuji says, I found out it's actually good to do a reset on your PC once a year. There's so much data that you don't know you're getting. It'll increase the lifespan of your PC. So yeah,
Yes.
I was heckin' tired yesterday.
Also,
I hate doing Windows reinstalls. I'd rather
Same.
fucking drag my balls through glass than do a Windows
I used to
reinstall.
do it once a month for like 2 years. So yeah, I know.
it's also a good idea. If you use your PC regularly, it's a good idea to replace the cooler paste, the thermal paste in the PC once every like year or two. If you heavy use your PC, it's a good idea to replace it like once a year.
Anyway,
What is it?
so as I was saying,
Yeah, you got tangented pretty hard.
yeah, I got tangented pretty hard. So back to the first tangent.
Welcome to Dire Fox stream.
So the fucking geniuses over at Packer decide, yeah, we're gonna fucking put the fan pulley right next to the fan, so we can have as short a belt as possible. Completely neglecting the fact that if you have a belt that short, you can't worm it around the fan blades.
No, they probably did that on purpose so that you couldn't have it serviced anywhere but their shop.
Probably.
Well, fuck you, we ripped off the whole fan hub and put it on through the back of the fan hub.
Yep.
That's how we did it. That's why we needed the crane, because we needed something to hold the fucking fan hub up while we did that.
Yeah, Fuji, I feel that whole finished reinstalling all the apps. I actually shortened my app list back like 10 years ago because I was like, I keep restarting my computer every freaking 30 days, so what's the point? Water
Oh yeah, that's
What's
why.
an
That's
app?
like it's any of the fuck you. That's the main reason I don't do Windows reinstalls is because I have so many freaking programs that I use, and file routing for those programs is very specific. That yeah.
Oh yeah, that's true enough. Apps that you don't need, you never have to uninstall them or install them ever again. I don't even know if I have to drain the coolant, but...
It's I don't always use Audacity, but when I need it, I fucking need it.
Yeah, that's
But
true.
anyway, no. Before I got on the tangent about the fan, I freaking love hentai games where you get to create the characters, and I love create a character things in general. Like
Green
I
characters are nice.
freaking love just messing with creative characters, and I love good creative character things.
Have you seen the create a character mod I have for Skyrim?
No.
Okay, if I put more mods that the whole
Considering
thing's
how many
using
mods
for...
he had on his old Skyrim, I don't think he ever wants to play Skyrim again.
Yeah, I kind of don't want to ever play Skyrim again.
I just looked at the list and completely forgot. But yeah, you can make all sorts of travesties in that with the mods I have, and well, with other mods I should say, because it's just a skeleton edition
But
essentially.
yeah, no, it's like, especially like good outfits. Like that's always the hard thing. Like, and I love I love also sort of being a little limited on what I can do and having to use creativity to try and get the effect that I want. Because if I have like all the options when it comes to clothing, I just sort of like, okay, I don't know. like literally, I want to be able to cycle through literally every piece of clothing for that character and see what works for like what I imagine their personality to be.
I can understand that. Water pump for inline 4. Inline 4B? Or just inline 4? It looks like this.
That's just me in general. I love I love that in all other aspects of my life. I love being able to be like, does this work? Nope. Does this work? Nope. Does this work? Nope. Does this work? Nope. That's why I don't go optic shopping for my firearms that often, by the way.
Oh, because you have to.
Because it's like I want the scope on the gun before I buy the scope. I want to see what the scope is like on the gun before I buy it. Because it's a great scope. It's a good piece of glass. I might fucking hate it on this gun. And then I'm stuck with it. And I fucking hate reselling optics. Like, I've done it like once or twice, and I wanted to kill myself every time.
That's not the right belt. What's the right belt?
I think one of them I sold to you.
Probably. Yeah, just serpentine belt A.
Yeah, the primary arms.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I sold that to you. I'm like, I'm getting rid of this, and Wolf was like, I'll take it, and I'm like, thank fucking God.
Am I just blind? Oh, there it is.
Yeah, you're just blind.
I'm just blind.
Why don't you put your glasses on?
Stares at Wolf through glasses. Don't make the man sick. I can't remember. Do I have worse vision than you, or do you have worse vision than me, Duo?
Hand me your glasses real quick, I'll tell you.
Oh, Lord. Trade.
It's me by a mile.
Okay.
She has the compressed lenses.
I do have compressed lenses, yes.
So do I.
Why don't you just put her glasses up in front of you? Oh, they might not fit.
Yeah, don't force them because they're pretty tight on my face.
Yours are worse than... If I remember right, you were always complaining that your eyes are worse than hers.
Okay, I can't see anything anymore. Give
If
me back.
I hold it like this, I can read like everything on screen.
Okay.
But yes, no, we get glasses from the same place.
I know, because that guy's amazing.
Yeah.
Have you upgraded to Windows 11? No.
Oh no, I'm not.
I don't want to go
I
through the
know,
process.
I'm not getting the latest fucking injection. Especially with a half, like, the products being less and less finished.
True.
Like,
On a
I
mouse
was
platform.
already fucking furious. I had to switch to fucking Windows 10 from Windows 7.
Yeah.
Because Windows 7 was the last finished Windows product.
Truth.
Like, and before that was XP.
Yeah. All the odd number windows at least are promising. Found they're going to stop supporting Windows 10 in October 2025. Well, I'll upgrade in October 2025.
Yeah, I'll let you know in 2027.
Yeah, Fuji, I'm one of those people that's just like, if it works, I ain't touching it ever.
Windows 98 for the win.
Dude, I miss XP so much.
I miss pinball in XP.
I don't remember pinball.
It was one of the games that came with the fucking operating system.
I would always play like Free Cell and stuff.
There was pinball on that list.
Minesweeper.
You don't remember seeing pinball in the list.
No.
No.
I had Windows XP.
Like, I
didn't
believe
see
you.
pinball.
I just never bothered. Also, make sure your bootable drive is GTP and MBR.
Words?
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 Yeah, we need Sonic Jericho here, and he's not. He's the one that translates that shit for us.
So you can get UEFI BIOS mode?
Again, we need Sonic Jericho here. You're overflowing the radiator. If Sonic Jericho is here,
Which is a requirement
he
for
can
Windows 11?
translate that shit for us.
Yeah, what is GTP and MBR? Sorry for talking gibberish tech. It's fine. I do the same thing with a lot of stuff.
Unfortunately, it's gibberish tech. It's
Like literally,
like if I start talking car,
like,
real
pretty
car.
like literally, I don't even look up any of this shit unless I'm building a computer.
Essentially.
Which I should consider, but like, hey, if they're gonna fucking cancel Windows 10 in a couple years, it's like, okay, then why the fuck bother building a new computer now? I'm gonna have to change the operating system in like
3 years.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'll build a new fucking computer then.
MBR master boot record GPT
That is assuming
partition table?
this war doesn't go freaking nuclear and
Oh.
fry everything anyway, so...
So it's like a new species of Enderman.
It's just, yeah,
Right?
they
No.
they
Interesting.
really bother partitioning hard drives anymore?
I don't know. I
No
mean,
idea.
I have a mainly I have the
Because
SSD.
with freaking SSDs, they can just pull data from anywhere on the drive, can't they?
That's what I've been told.
So unless
Don't look at me.
unless
Does it look
partitioning
like I
means,
understand how an
like,
SSD
file
works?
Sorting.
I don't know how an SSD works either.
That's why you can't fucking
Ooh, I can upgrade the shop now.
defrag an SSD because all the files are fragmented anyway. It just pulls everything so fast that it doesn't matter that the files are fragmented. I think.
Paint shop. I'll never change the radio. The
You
radio's
changed
still-
it once.
I don't know if it's
Hey
still.
Fuji, you like the music?
If not, I can change it. We got 6 options. I'll change to that.
That's what it is.
Oh, that's what it is. Okay, never mind. Oh, how to geek. I like it. Fair enough.
I've been listening to a lot of Infected Mushroom lately.
Partition structure defines how information is structured on the partition, where partitions begin and end, and also the code that is used during startup if a partition is bootable. What? You ever partitioned and formatted a disk or set up a Mac to dual
If
boot
I
Windows?
took a shot for every fucking word that I understood, I'd still be fucking sober.
Same.
This is my default car mechanic sim music. Oh, yeah. Okay, perfect.
Actually, no. I thought you said if for every word of that you didn't understand, you'd still be sober. I was like, yeah, me too.
Nope, I caught none of that.
It used so many... It used partition like 4 times that I lost track and got lost in the sentence.
Yeah.
I'm gonna upgrade the shop.
It's almost like computer people don't know how to fucking write English.
It's almost like English
Actually, that
people
was
don't know how to
proper
talk about-
English.
That was proper English.
And
It
that
was
was all
just-
properly used technical version
I know,
of English.
but like, in a
So
way
it
that's
was written
pleasant
well.
to read.
Yeah, you don't get pleasant to read when you get technically informative,
Let's buy the battery charger because why not?
especially if it's 100% accurate, technically informative.
Oh, this is the battery charger. Cool, we can charge back people. Woo! I upgraded the shop.
Yeah, you did.
We have a new location for the sink.
Why didn't you make it so that you could wash cars, Dire Fox?
I need more money. Another additional
Speaking of washing cars, I love that little car wash we have in town. So much. I desalted my truck, soaked it, and rinsed it off for $4.25.
Fair
Because
enough.
I am quick and efficient.
Fine, we're buying the car wash. Speaking of,
And I'm like, I just want to go back there and fucking do it again.
Arthur says hi. And yeah, you can maximize RAM capacity. I forget, Sonic Jericho did it for me, and he showed me how to do it. And he
No,
took
that was speed.
speed. True enough.
That was matching the board speed to the RAM speed.
Okay, where's the car wash? Yeah,
Which I still haven't done on my computer.
probably be useful.
It defaults to something like 3,000 or
Oh,
2,600.
it's over
Yeah,
there. Car wash.
I think he tried to get me to do it, but like after breaking enough things, like I sort of got mad at him when he's like, "Oh yeah, just plug and play the new graphics card," and then it like broke part of my motherboard
What?
doing that.
Probably needed to update the BIOS first.
Yeah, we sort of did.
Oh.
Oh,
So it broke the BIOS command for my freaking Ethernet port. And also nerfed all of my USB ports.
Ooh.
Which is why I can't run a ton of USB shit on that computer anymore. Which is why I was having trouble with the firearm streams. Because
Me too.
I could only plug in so many cameras before it just stopped working.
Show speed? Yeah, for RAM stuff, Arthur. Also updated my BIOS just recently did, after 2.5 years. Whoo! MSI will probably get angry at me eventually and I'll have to update it. So, I like how we have this stark difference between these two Toyota cars.
Why is my coworker asking what he's writing in the material slot for a ticket at 7? Oh my god, they're still out there.
That's not great.
Yeah, Chip or Boss Man's not gonna be happy about that.
Also, that's not his real name anyway. Just so you know.
It's not?
No.
Oh, that's a nickname?
I think.
We'll just call him Chipotle.
Yeah, we'll call him Chipotle. That works. Chipotle espresso. Espresso? He loves espresso. But now, let's see. I want to know how this car wash thing works and how much it costs to run. Do you want to wash this car? Yes.
You don't want to
Let
know
me get
what a
it straight.
Chipotle
He made
espresso is.
his nickname is Chip,
Yeah,
and he works for a freaking tree company.
correct.
No. A tree trimming and removal company that chips trees.
And he's in charge of me, and I haul wood chips.
Correct.
Okay.
There we go. We cleaned this car. We're gonna do that now for every single car. I know you're
Yeah.
not a
Every
fan
single
out there.
dirty as fuck car.
Yes. The super outside can stay there.
Yeah, he's not going to be like if he finds
Right.
out that they're getting back in at like 9 o'clock at night.
He gonna be mad.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, like I think he's spoken to my foreman about that like on a couple occasions. About like, hey,
Showing up too late.
I want all this equipment back in the yard by like 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
Like at the latest, I want this back at 8 o'clock. Like, if you're out there till 10, that does me no good.
Yeah.
What's wrong with this guy's car? Or are we just fucking fixing it?
It's a loud exhaust. I'm just doing all the tests because it gives me EXP.
You get more XP from
Oh,
completing
they
missions, though.
exhaust. Fucking, who cares? Rip out the fucking pipes and have straight header in.
I mean, maybe. I'll see what's bad. I'm just doing all the
What
tests.
the fuck are you leaving the headers on for? Straight exhaust out of that bitch. Pull the headers off.
This inline
No,
four.
because then you just gas yourself in the face.
You also burn the exhaust valves, but that's beside the point.
True. I gotta remember which blue screen errors I have gotten. I've gotten like 3, I think.
You've gotten a handful on this computer.
3 years ago, I decided to pursue my dream, a dream I've had since childhood, and write a novel. Today, I deleted the files and burned the only printed copy. The book turned out so badly. I did such a bad job. What the fuck was I thinking?
I have not burned the first copy of my particular book.
That engine block's going bad.
Everything is going bad.
Are you going to just tell this guy he needs a new fucking car?
That's kind of why I'm examining everything. It's like, hey, this is wrong. This is. You know what? I'm just gonna tell you what's wrong, what's right, and then keep you on your merry way. Just these jobs are very easy and give you a good quick cash. So, like the loud exhaust ones, I mean.
The first televised mixed martial arts fight occurred in 1963 when boxer Jim Beck offered $1,000 to any judo practitioner who he termed judo bum that could beat a professional boxer. Gene LaBelle took on the challenge and won after choking out his opponent and leaving him unconscious for 20 minutes.
Nice. I approve. He did read it. I don't know if he ate it. Oh wait, I can examine. Wait, what now? Wait, hold on. I saw one. Oh, drive shaft. Never mind. Got excited for nothing. Oh wait, no, exhaust. 1. Cooling. Wait.
Each corner of the suspension separately.
Oh, I already did the tires. We were just talking about that last freaking stream. Talking with your hands. I actually gotta find the OG copy. I know I have it digitally. I think I printed it out somewhere.
It's over there.
That has all of my notes.
It's over there.
In the blue thing?
Yep. Your original copy of the original novel is over there.
You sure? No, I'm not gonna take your bet.
Smart.
When the mayor of fucking Austria was asked if he would change the town's name, he replied, "Everyone here knows what it means in English, but for us, fucking is fucking and it's going to stay fucking."
Alright, where is it? And yes, I have to give you chapter by chapter, I think, just for loud exhaust not discovered still.
Ooh!
Oh, it's the manifold, isn't it?
Can't say that one on Twitch either.
Yeah, it's the manifold. It's gotta be the manifold. Okay, I thought it was an LR exhaust part. No, in full? I'm not sure I could do that. I think the file's too big.
Captain America. So, saved all your items till you needed them, and now the game's over.
That's me every single time.
Yep.
Like,
I beat Fallout New Vegas with like 500 rounds for my PAR.
well done.
And none of it was like cheated in.
I believe it.
Like,
I'll try.
I saved cheating in New Vegas till after I'd beaten you to the second playthrough. But holy... Well, actually, there was sort of a second playthrough. I basically kept saving my game in different slots whenever I thought like something was about to happen because the save files didn't take up a lot of
Oh
space.
no. Knocking noises from the engine.
Uh-oh.
I see your car is beautiful. Actually, it's not so beautiful, but
It
you
could use
forgot
a
about the
wash.
engine. Want me to wash it?
I mean, it could. Are you
The
getting
engine looks
paid
pretty
for
too.
it?
Does it? So it's all internal. As knocking noises tend to
Piston.
be. Probably. Yeah, we'll wash it.
So
I'm saying a cam and 2 rods.
That's a good choice.
So what was I saying?
Cheating in New Vegas, I think.
Yeah. So when I
Huh. Okay. You alright over there, sir?
hold on, dude.
After Irish, who should I make next? Theodora. That could be cool.
You're not going to inspect the entire car first?
Oh, look at that fender. That fender is... I'll inspect it. Alright.
Don't forget your compression gauge and all the
All
other
the
side
tools,
tests.
because the compression tool will actually help me a lot here, I imagine. Really? Yeah. Why not? Which one? That's the part I was trying to figure out. Like, Kaiser's cool, but he's probably hard.
Holy fuck.
There's more than a few. Yeah, true. Or you could do Shin Godzilla.
I just found out that we have all been spelling course wrong on our tickets for the past 3 days.
Why didn't you ask me?
Because we didn't know we were spelling it wrong.
C-A-O-R-S-E.
No,
Which
it's
course?
C-O-A-R-S-E.
Which kind of course?
Like course cut.
Yeah, that's C-O-A-R-S-E.
Yes,
I just said
we've
that,
all been
didn't I?
spelling it wrong.
And you just told me
C-O-R-S-E?
now.
C-O-A-R-S-E.
Yes.
No, how you were spelling it.
No, we were spelling it C-O-U-R-S-E.
Course, as in how you get
Or
there.
C-O-R-S-E.
Yeah.
In my case, because
Oh,
that's...
of course!
Because I knew C-O-U-R-S-E was not right. It's
Showa-Ghidorah?
C-O-A-R-S-E.
Have you showed me Showa? I don't know, I lost track of my letters. I lose track of all of my letters. I'm supposed to be the frickin' writer, and yet I misspell every frickin' thing. Unless you ask me and I have to think about it. Well, I can inspect that part. That's fun. Okay, next. Drives your drive shaft. Is it good? It's yellow.
I just threw that in the group chat, by the way. So I'm in a group text with all the other truck drivers for my company, so...
Show us the original one? Okay. Doodle him then. Paint him. Yeah, the 300 monster
So
one.
what was I saying before I got off on that tangent?
I don't
Of
fucking
course.
know.
Oh yeah, no, Fallout New Vegas.
Yes.
Fallout New Vegas.
This phone goes off again.
Fallout New Vegas. I saved everything in like different slots because it was such small save data files. So there comes a point in Fallout New Vegas where you make a decision and that sort of gets you into the end game. So I just went back to that save and started playing from there.
Makes sense. Oh, fair enough. Now I understand, Arthur. So you're gonna do Iris. Oh, well, Field Pitch is bad. And then good old Showa Gyodora. That'll be fun. Testing your skills and such. I finally came up with a name for one of the characters for
They're on
book
double
2.
ground. They're still out there.
Why?
They're not going to be able to be decontaminated. Those guys went home.
No, I think those guys are there 24/7.
Or are they at the shop?
I don't know where they are, but if they're writing tickets,
What does that mean?
that means they're writing tickets for the customer,
Oh,
which means they're at where they're delivering.
compression meter.
Either that or they're just writing the tickets ahead of time, but like I'm kind of tempted to call up and be like, what are you guys still doing out?
Crankshaft.
Oh lord. That's removing everything except for the block.
Yeah, that's sort of where the crankshaft goes, Dire Fox.
I know.
I am actually really glad I got sent home early today.
I don't blame you.
Yeah.
And as for fusing with giant monsters, Arthur, like becoming giant monster would be cool, but only if I can revert back. Crank?
It's like, yeah, we can't be going out until like 10 o'clock at night. Freaking 5 days a week.
Tell me I found all the things. I doubt I did. L filter? Ignition coil.
Just start ripping apart the engine. You're
Yeah.
gonna find the other bad parts on your way to the crankshaft.
Let me just drain all the fluids. You actually get fined in this game. Riddle. Here's a fun one. How many freaking Pokemon sound like drug names?
Don't know.
Figured Duo might
I
have a
only
few.
know like 150.
What Pokemon names sound like drugs?
Eh.
Or like they were come up with by somebody who was high on drugs.
Something like that. We're draining your
You know,
coolant too.
freaking Markiplier did that video Smash or Pass on all the Pokemon.
Yeah.
And then freaking MatPat did a video psychoanalyzing freaking Mark's choices.
He would. That's freaking Matt Pat's whole shtick.
I know.
It's fun.
But now it's like, I kind of want to do Smash or Pass on all the Pokemon and have someone psychoanalyze my choices.
Yeah, Salazzle. Look up Salazzle. Duo.
I know what Salazzle looks like.
I wasn't sure. Alright, we drained the oil, we drained the coolant, we drained the power steering. Anything else I need to drain before I start ripping out this thing apart? I don't know, we'll find out, I guess. Okay, we need to take all the giblets off. I'm taking your freaking radiator out so I can see what I'm doing.
Like, and the best part is, like, I'm pretty sure Markiplier was like, yeah, like, this is me trolling.
Oh, of course.
Because there was, like, seemingly no rhyme or reason as
Wolf,
to
do you remember
why.
Salazzle?
No.
Okay, stand by.
Watch it be Salazzle.
It's Salazzle.
Salazzle.
Fight me.
You'll lose. You will always lose in a fight against me without a force multiplier.
That's Salazzle.
Salazzle.
I'm gonna hurt this boy.
You will always lose in a fight against me without a force multiplier.
Hey, Matt, or Dire Fox, you want to go grab your force multiplier? Sitting right over there.
I have like 5 of them right up here.
Yes, but you have to go for them.
That's true. I also have another force multiplier somewhere else, but I'd have to get up for that too. I know, Arthur. I'm just making a point to Wolf over here. Freaking... I don't understand. They make a game for 10-year-olds and yet they decide, hey, we're gonna make this Pokemon extra sexy just because. And then make their freaking parents, like, be super concerned and confused.
That water pump also is gonna have to be replaced.
Absolutely.
Like, the only one I can think off the top of my head
Skeleton,
that I'd
yeah.
absolutely smash is Gardevoir, but that one's the obvious fur bait answer.
Mm-hmm. Sleeping with your Pikachu, cute. Sleeping with your Machoke, creepy.
I remember there was a girl who said she was into Machamp. I'm like, you got problems, lady.
She likes muscles. A lot of muscles. Lots of muscles. I don't know, man.
Okay, let me rephrase that. I'd be into being grabbed 4 ways at once while I'm being fucked. Think about that for a minute.
Fair enough. And yeah, all the freaking
And
starters are
clip it.
furry. How far are we at? 40 minutes. We'll see. And yes, all the starters are freaking furry bait. It's upsetting. At least now they are. Freaking, what the hell is that thing's name? Incineroar. Bipedal wrestling cat creature. Like, come on. Give me cool monsters.
My foreman's kicking himself in the ass because he wrote the initial tickets, C-O-R-S-E.
So he doomed all of you. Is
Yeah,
what you're saying?
sort of. Because we're reusing one of the tickets we
Look. You guys are good at driving trucks. Ain't nobody said nothing about you
They
being good
learned
at
me
spell.
to drive. They didn't teach me how to spell.
Exactly.
Fair enough.
But yeah,
It doesn't
freaking.
have to be bipedal. It really doesn't, yeah. It just helps.
I mean, he is ESL, so like, you know,
Yeah, but still.
still you feel like an idiot. I love they put brand new belts in a freaking car with a busted crank.
I know, right? I do not know that Pokemon. I'm assuming
Well,
it's a
to
Legends
be
Arceus
fair,
one.
in real life with these cars, sometimes they push a lot of power, and that crank might have just been busted in the last 5 minutes.
Also, I don't see... I've just started ripping parts off, so I haven't really been paying attention to what's actually on the car. I didn't pull a turbo off, so...
Yeah, you did.
I did?
You pulled 2.
Did I?
Yeah.
So I did. Carry on. The Gen 9 grass starter?
Remind me never to let Dire or Fox take. God damn it, Wolf Fox. Remind me to never let Fox take apart my engine, like ever.
Well, I'd be paying a lot more attention.
Yeah. Sure.
Oh, your thing's bad? Let's start ripping everything out. And no, here's how I would actually rip apart a car. You have to get me at least 3 tarps. Because one goes on the left side, one goes on the right side, one goes in the front, and you lay out every single part individually with all of its bolts in order of how you took them off.
You take up a lot of fucking space, woman.
Yes!
Don't know how I take apart an engine?
It's a Kato.
Boom! It's apart.
Why?
Ain't getting it back together again.
Why? Arthur, people are freaking stupid. I looked up the grass starter for Gen 9. It's a cat. It's just a freaking cat.
No, people are hypothesizing that it might evolve into something really sexy.
It's because I guess
Because they're
Pokemon tend to.
furries.
Yeah.
They're hoping for it.
No. Belt. Off. Thank you. I could have phrased that better. Oh well, carry on. These are Dire Fox streams in a nutshell anyway, so...
You're not gonna get that crank out without pulling the fucking pistons out first.
I know, I'm just being hopeful, I guess.
Now,
Oh,
in
feel
real
that.
life, this is the point at which you may or may not be able to pull the entire cylinder head as it sits,
That would be amazing, but this game
depending
doesn't
on the
want that.
engine design. Because if you have to remove the cams to get the head bolts out, then you gotta remove the cams to get the head bolts out.
I know. That'll come off as I go through. Come here. I think I need to take the freaking cams off for these particular head bolts.
In real life, yes.
Yeah.
Because you can see the head bolts underneath of the
bipedal.
cams.
I mean, I don't think the OG Pokemon creator has anything to do with these Pokemon anymore.
Yeah, he doesn't.
Like, when all the shinies stopped being green, I don't think he had anything to do with them anymore. Because that's literally why all the shinies are, like, all the old shinies are green for the most part, is that it was his favorite color. That's why.
Hold on, what did you just say?
All the old shiny Pokemon?
Nah, start from the beginning of that whole thing about the original creator of Pokemon.
Oh, I don't think he's responsible for the nowadays Pokemon.
Because when all the shinies started what?
Not being green.
Okay.
What? The green? I'm pretty sure it was.
Yeah, they were all green.
No, not that. As to why they were green.
Yeah, because that was his favorite color.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, that was it.
There wasn't anything too crazy about it. He just liked
Man,
green.
I love you that this game gives you a visual indicator when the pole's gonna be fucking stuck.
I know, right? In hard mode, it doesn't.
Almost never in real life.
Like, if these
See
bolts are
that
stuck...
shiny new bolt? Yeah, it's stuck. You see that rusty bolt? Yeah, it's the best bolt on this truck. I'm not even fucking messing with you. Wait,
Was it an algorithm?
why aren't we playing in hard mode?
Because I'm not that good. I wanted to
He
get used
is.
to... He is not gonna help me! Called out. And yeah, I guess green is a very common color palette, too. So is brown, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, I took off everything except I didn't grab the freaking coils. So
In real life, you don't need to grab the coils.
I know. There's so many things that are just superfluous that I'm taking apart right now, but that's okay.
Sparky Boy.
Mm-hmm.
I love that TikTok creator so much.
Well, Gen 6, yeah. They might have chosen some of those from the algorithm. I thought we had Chinese in Gen 2. Oh, they
Yeah,
had, so they
shinies
started
were
choosing
introduced
Centuries
in Generation 2 with the red Gyarados.
Yeah. Oh, that's how they started choosing shinies in Gen 6. I just didn't read right. That was my mistake. Oh, yeah, so OG Pokemon guy has nothing to do with the new ones.
Yeah, and I love that Game Freak is like, yeah, we're not accepting any fan designs, and then they
Anymore?
design shit.
For Gen 5, they did that.
For Gen 5, they actually put
That's-
fan designs in the game.
That's where Vanillix came from.
Vanillix?
The freaking
Ice
ice
cream
cream
cone.
cone.
Are you out of all the freaking fan designs for Pokemon, they choose that one?
And another one, I forget what the other one was.
Oh my.
And Gen 5 was
And then
awesome!
they fucking bitch at people for being bad at designing Pokemon. They can go fuck themselves.
Essentially. That's why I don't care about the designs. It's just, if they're cool, awesome. If not, whatever.
They should all be cool.
They should, but after 800 and some, I give them a pass.
I mean, they don't all have to be special, but fucking come on.
Yeah. Alright,
I
what's
thought you said
next?
this was an inline 4.
No, 6.
The other one was an inline 4. Alright, time to
Fucking-
Go to
race
the
car.
bottom.
Yep, take all that giblets off.
Now, if this was real life, you wouldn't have to remove the connecting rods. You just have to remove the caps.
Correct.
You might be able to get away with that.
Fan submissions, yeah. I tangented really hard and went from one subject to another.
4 oil pan bolts. Oh, you fucking wish.
I know, right? There's like usually like, what, 20?
It depends.
Oh, that thing's toast.
Oh yeah, that thing's toast.
Remind me to get the oil filter. Actually, I'll just get it now. Where are you? You're up here somewhere. Where'd you go? I know you were around here somewhere! Let's go from the top. There it is. It's on the front. Of course it is. Which part? The fan submissions? I know Vanillix was fan submitted. I don't know if there was other ones. I thought there was a second, though. And it's like, for Gen 5, you had such good creatures like Volcarona. And Hydreigon. I mean, Reshiram and Kyurem were kind of cool too, but I don't know. I still couldn't even tell you what my favorite Pokemon design is. This is why I avoid the engine knocking ones, but I saw that it was a Supra and wanted to fix it. Ah! Come on. There we go. Yes, I know I missed other ones in the middle, I'll get there. There was a couple times. Whether or not they took the Pokemon, I think the Vanillix was one that was actually made by like a 16-year-old or something?
Yeah, but my point is Game Freak is sort of famous for freaking shitting on people's fan Pokemon designs.
True, but Game Freak and the Pokemon Company are two separate companies. The people who create the Pokemon and the people who make the games are two different teams. Or they were. I don't know if they still are.
That is something I would.
Oh yeah,
never
you need
even
to pull the
consider.
trans.
Yeah, I'm just making sure I got all the caps. Think I got them all?
Looks like you got most of them if you didn't get them all.
I probably missed like one. So let's pull
Get
the drive
first,
shaft.
or drive shaft first.
Yep. Could have sworn he was. Either Deoxys and Rayquaza? Huh, I'll have to check
I
again.
love that you have to pull all the bolts to pull the drive shaft.
And not just the one end, I know. Wait,
Does it let you just pull the freaking
Starter.
transmission off?
Yeah. Thank you, Human.
You're welcome.
I always forget about the damn starter. Yoink!
Dude, you should see the starters we have for the grinder.
The stump grinder?
No, the big blue machine in the back of the yard. They are this big,
Yeah.
and it takes 2 of them to start it. It is awesome.
Well, yeah, it's like a 2,000 horsepower diesel.
Yeah.
I guess I'll have to double check right there.
It's so
I could have
freaking
sworn,
cool.
but I don't know. Then again, I also come from the time when you got Mew, the first.
Also, are they air starters or electric?
I might be thinking of a fan game.
Those starters, they're like
Actually,
Okay.
Jewel, you might not remember. When Game Freak released a magazine essentially, and you could submit literally a mail-in ticket to get a Mew.
I remember being told to wait for the SSN to sail away and use strength on the truck.
Oh yeah, that's an old one too. Did I miss one?
You might have
And
to take
doing
all
that
pistons.
Yeah.
Months. Trying to figure out what I was doing wrong, because everyone swore that's how they got theirs.
I got mine
And
through.
nobody fucking clued me in.
I got mine through manipulating the game code. Without ever freaking actually
What,
messing with
using
the
the
code.
trainer fly glitch?
No, you can get him before Cerulean City Gym Leader. You can get him before Misty. Without dicking over the game almost at all. And you don't even go into item overflow or anything. It's like stupidly simple.
Yeah, and that's what they said about using strength on the fucking truck, yet here I am.
I know, but I've actually done this one.
You lie.
That's how I got my one Mew before they released them and made them common as hell. That would be cool. Watch a set of movies, get Mew. Alright, now I have to put it back up the lift. God, I don't remember what the order of operations was for the manipulating the code. So you had to watch 4. Fair enough. That'd still be fun though.
And I'm dying for a cigarette.
What are you pulling it back down for? You still gotta put the new crank in.
Did I rip it out?
Yeah,
Oh, I did rip it out. Derp.
you giving him a performance crank.
I just started ripping out the block is what I started doing.
Yeah.
Just watch all the kaiju movies, get Mew. That actually wouldn't surprise because that's Japan. If they instilled something like that. Oh, here, watch all these things and profit. Okay, so
You didn't drain their windshield washer reservoir.
of course not.
Yet.
I don't need to.
Why don't you? I want to wait. I'm waiting for you to pull that line by accident.
There is no line for the windshield washer fluid.
Is it on the game?
No, here I'll show you.
That's so fucking stupid.
Oops.
Unless you pull the windshield washer reservoir.
I mean, I can try just pulling in the reservoir and seeing what happens. Okay. I mean, it looks cool now with the hood down. Right, buy parts now. Crankshaft. I6 dual overhead cam BU2T. No, BU2. There we go. Now I can put it back in. Oh, not body assemble mode. Engine assemble mode. Just make the most convoluted ways to get Mew possible. I guess I can put the crank bearing caps in, unless they want me to buy those. One. Just one. Only one!
And you don't know which one it is.
As long as they're over 56%, it doesn't matter.
Okay.
76. Frick. Toto? No, that's the dog. Are you guys still freaking out? As they should be. Oh, it was Toto. Okay. Crankshaft bearing cap.
So I'm texting Musket Man.
I like that name for him.
And he's like, "Hey, are you in tomorrow?" I'm like, "No, I'm still banned from the site. Boss man's trying to fix it for Thursday. I get the sense no one knows where the complaint originated from. You stealing back your truck tomorrow?" "No, not right now. Why not? The cattle rustler's using it." "So?" It's your truck.
Steal it back. Is that what we're calling him now? Cattle rustler?
Yeah, the new guy's cattle rustler, because he freaking served 5 years for doing it. You do it. Okay.
No, I get you. Yes.
True fact, chat. Absolute true fact. One of my co-workers was convicted of cattle rustling in the year of our Lord. Like 2012, I think it was.
I love it. It's because Toto actually sounds like tortoise? That makes sense. It's better than Ratha.
And he does not regret it.
Would you regret cattle rustling and getting sent to prison for it?
He didn't regret getting sent to prison for it because he made a shit ton of money off of it.
Exactly. I like that we're calling him cattle rustler, though.
Yeah, cattle rustler, cattle man.
Cattle rustler's good. I still don't know what to call your boss, or your foreman, rather.
I just call him foreman.
That works.
My foreman.
It's accurate. Also, knowing that when I replace parts, or knowing when I should be replacing parts, is I'm just looking for 56%.
I don't know what they call the Mexican trucker though. So.
I don't know.
Like I think I was just calling him Mexican trucker, but.
It works. It's different enough. Except for one reason. One reason, you say, Arthur?
Yeah, except my foreman is also Mexican.
Oh yeah, but there's two separate people. Oh, clearly they're two separate people. Water pump, BUT. Water pump, where are you? Is everything on this car freaking proprietary? Gamera's too cute. Oh yeah, he's got the freaking googly eyes, so to speak. That needs to be replaced. Water. Jesus Christ. There we go.
So hold on. The cattle rustler is like, I'm fixing to stick my ding dong in some chick, and now I'm googling pictures of chickens.
You literally said chick, or he literally said chick.
Yep.
Call him Arthur. It's a strong, great name, and I definitely didn't choose for a biased reason. I mean, it could work. Why not? 65%. Okay, I need a new oil filter, which I cannot apparently put on unless I'm elsewhere.
God, I love this job so much.
I'm glad you like your job.
I love my coworkers.
That's fair. Your coworkers are pretty cool.
Yeah, like the people I work with make my job worth staying at. Like,
I can actually say the same thing.
They make me want to strangle them sometimes. But, you know, like even the Mexican driver is like, yeah, I want to strangle him a lot. Like a lot. But then he freaking completely fixes the situation with me just by speaking to me. Like,
at least he speaks with
when
you.
he doesn't speak to me and he just does things, pisses me off to no end. But the second he says something to me, it's like, I'm not mad at it.
Also, Wolf is partially napping.
Like, actually, yesterday he was like, see, told you could make it in this job. It's freaking...
Did he really?
Yeah, no, he was like, yeah, no, it's like, you actually do really good work.
Good. That's good. I mean, he is the
He
senior
was
driver.
actually sort of impressed that I was able to freaking... Because he was like, I move all this freaking equipment around. He was doing the same complaint about the... I should have talked to Selden about that. I should have talked to your other office guy about that today.
Yeah, I call him office boss.
Yeah, I should have talked to office boss about that today. Because, like, that's a complaint. That's a constant complaint I have with the tree crews.
What, not talking?
No,
Because that's
them leaving their crap everywhere.
Oh.
At night when they come in and park. It's like...
I told you about the dog, right?
It's like, office boss. The owner is really pissed off that everything keeps getting smashed.
Naturally.
And stuff being parked all willy-nilly like this is part of the reason things keep getting smashed.
Naturally.
So, like, the tree crew need assigned parking spaces that are out of the ways of the big trucks. Because we're about to have, like, 6 big trucks running.
Yeah.
And if those tree crew trucks
Serpentine.
aren't squared away, then we're going to have problems.
Yeah, things are naturally going to get kind of out of whack. Oops.
Yeah, like, we have this tiny little yard we all got to share together. And, like, those tree crews need to figure it out, like, fast.
Yeah.
Because I'm not losing my job because they leave a piece of equipment just lying around.
And yeah, I don't know. That is strange, but I mean, I actually don't mind it though. There's not a whole lot of things on the. Actually, you just don't see it very often. Just primarily female antagonists. Am I missing something? I feel like I'm missing like a lot of things.
But yeah. But yeah, so like I dropped that trailer like right next to the Love Shack.
Yeah.
And while we were gone, the tree crews parked a vehicle on either side of the trailer where they didn't need to park the vehicles. So Mexican driver's like, what the fuck? Freaking hops into one of the...
Let's call him senior driver. That's technically what he is.
Geronimo.
That's the other one.
Uh,
Geronimo is the person who picked me up.
Sorry, guys.
Geronimo is my foreman.
Yeah. I ain't complaining about for no particular reason.
But here's the thing, is like as soon as he moved the first truck, which was to the left of the trailer, closer to the Love Shack, I pulled around the Love Shack, stuck my nose in between the Love Shack and that other trailer, and parked my truck next to his truck. And got out and started loading. He's like, fuck, I didn't think you could do that. I'm like...
That's good. No, having his respect is a good thing.
I'm also really annoyingly good at getting the trucks really close together.
Yeah, you freaked out Musket Boy with that one day.
What day?
The same day that the what do I call him? What do I call him? Boisterous Boy for now. And you had the run-in with him.
Oh yeah.
I'm just gonna call him the show-off.
Yeah. I just call him Green Truck because he always drives the green truck.
Green truck.
Yeah, all of our trucks are white except one, which is green.
And that's his.
Yeah, that's his truck.
Okay.
So we'll just call him Green.
Greenhorn. He is the newest foreman.
Yeah. That wasn't even like... I didn't go there with the intention of like really screaming at him that way. But he hit my berserk button.
Yeah.
Like, if I'm like mad at you and I'm giving you business about it, the worst possible thing to do is to chuckle and look away and like not take me seriously at all.
I'm sure he took you seriously. It's just the way he acts doesn't make you
Yeah,
take it.
but I grabbed him by the shirt. Like that wasn't like me being reflexive. That's me knowing through his body language that he is not taking me seriously.
No, I get you.
So it's like I unconsciously know through his body language that he was like completely blowing me off.
Also, Arthur, I wish I had more room for figures.
So like blowing me off, that is a berserk button trigger, and trying to diffuse me. Like if I'm mad at you and I'm screaming at you and you try to diffuse me in a way that like is obvious I know you're playing me just to diffuse me, that will fucking firecracker me off right away. Like if I know that you're trying to play me just to freaking solve the situation, and like I think the proper word is placate me.
Yeah, that's
If,
one of
like,
the words.
If I know that like you're doing that, that will instantly set me off.
Oh, that's what I'm missing. Derp. Come on. Oh, because they're novelties, is what they call them.
Yeah, you wanna know what my Transformers collection is worth?
Probably a frick ton now.
Yeah, even with all the modifications I did to them. So I collected my favorite Transformers, and I'm gonna get a lot of fucking flack from Transformers fans for saying this. My favorite Transformers are the Bayformers from the Michael Bay movies. I freaking loved the way that they Rubik's cubed from vehicles to robots, and to the point where it's like, oh shit, I can barely tell that you were a car like 2 seconds ago.
Yeah, that's fair.
I think that's like it was amazing. But I love what Michael Bay did when he did the first 3 movies. Was like, you know what? I'm not going to fucking bullshit this. I'm going to stay firmly grounded in reality. The robots are not going to be any bigger than their vehicle counterparts let them be. Yeah, that means all the Decepticons are going to be freaking units because military equipment's fucking huge.
But why not?
But I'm not changing shape to make it seem like they're all the same size.
Wolf was watching me friggin' going nuts trying to figure out what the hell I'm missing.
You should stuff the barn location map down in there.
We just did, right? Am I missing?
It's
Oh,
a treasure map. Anyway,
it is a treasure map.
So I love the Bayformers. And I loved the toys. Because another thing he did when he said, I'm not doing like changing their size, it's also like, I want to be able to see what they would look like folded up inside the vehicles. And
Michael Bay formers.
BAY formers, but yes. So the toys are really intricate and like mechanically they're really fun.
Why do you think I like Zoids so much?
But they're even better than the Zoids.
Fighting words, but I wasn't going there.
The Zoids do not have the articulation.
Fighting words,
I
but
wasn't-
she wasn't going there.
Yeah, so drop it or
Okay.
get kicked out.
Okay. I like the Zoids, but the Zoids action figures,
They weren't action figures, they were models.
yeah, the models, they didn't articulate the same way as the Zoids in the show did.
Of course not.
If they did that, they'd be fucking cooler than the
It's
Bayformers.
mechanically impossible to do that with the technology we have currently.
Had.
Yeah, I get that it was impossible then.
And
But
they're
I'm
not
ta-
gonna remake them because it's such a niche freaking market that
I
only
know.
I would be buying them.
You and like
A couple of Japanese
100 other
folks.
people.
I'm okay. I am like 90% sure that if they wrote a good enough Zoids anime,
Zoid still runs, but not the same batch.
Chaotic Century.
No. They Zoids not series, the what is it? The universe of Zoids is still going.
It is. It's just it's gone to the frickin' tubes.
Yeah. It's a different It's a different series.
Yeah, sort of like Gundam. Anyway. But anyway, so I have the whole, like, almost all the collection of Bayformers, which, fucking spoiler alert, the third movie Soundwave action figure is the only one I'm, like, really missing.
And it's the most expensive one.
Well, you could only get it because it was only released in Japan.
Oh, I ordered my crap in Japan.
Yeah, well, it was ridiculously expensive from Japan.
Yeah, we know.
It was like a $60 action figure. And I was like, I didn't have the money for it at the time, and I just started collecting guns. So...
Well, so Arthur's even in a worse situation because he's got competing freaking companies making the things.
So, anyway, go figure that Soundwave would be like one of the most rare Transformers freaking 2 generations running. Well, probably running on like 3 or 4 at this point.
Competing? Yeah, you got 2 different, from what I'm reading here anyway, 2 different folks who were making them, right? So, naturally that's gonna muck with things.
2 different folks making them in the same price range.
Yeah.
So
It's not like one's a $5 one and one's a $500 one.
anyway, what I was getting at was like I still have the whole collection. Now I would actually like disassemble them and like fix a lot of like the things the factory would muck up. Like my Ironhide's head. Like, for whatever reason, they would make it so the head couldn't turn left and right. But if you just go into the figure and modify it just a little bit, it'll do that.
Oh yeah, you too.
Yeah. But even with those
hold on a second,
modifications, a lot of those...
hold on. SH Monster Arts dominate the market. Kyoto... Yeah, Kyoto is a cheaper option, but still expensive. That's models in general, unfortunately. Especially for, like, actually, like, accurate ones. Like, not movie quality ones, that's a bad way of saying it.
I'm waiting for you to have
Enthusiast
forgotten
level?
to hook up a hose somewhere.
We're doing pretty good so far.
You can't hook up hoses.
and
There
the
are
hoses
none in
don't
the
exist.
game. You're over full.
Damn it. Oh well.
That's so fucking...
Clutter in the engine, in visual clutter in the engine bay.
Yep. It's a lot better than it was in 2018.
Yeah.
Believe me, it's actually improved quite a bit from the old version.
What is the old version? Just take out engine, replace engine, car mechanicking done.
What
No,
about
didn't have fluids.
No.
the windshield
one.
washer fluid and whatnot?
Well, maybe the next game will have fluid lines.
It also have fluid lines.
I thought you just said it doesn't have fluid lines.
This is fluid lines.
Not that you can remove.
Fluid lines like level, or like fluid lines like hoses?
Hoses.
Okay. No, it doesn't have hoses, but it has fill lines. There we go.
Because that's the best part of mechanicking, getting the fluid lines out of the way without pulling them off.
Not really.
Game doesn't let you do shit like that anyway. You'd have to pull them off every
I
time.
know.
Yep. Hmm.
I know it's just a game. It's almost like a freaking World of Guns where it's like, the gun has to come apart in this order. Well, no it doesn't. Actually, you can completely take apart this sub-assembly without taking apart the rest of the gun. You have to do it in this order.
Yeah. That's any game though, for the most part.
What?
That's any game though, for the most part. If you're
Yeah.
just assembling stuff.
Yeah, it's like, because you can't program it in all the different ways you can take it apart. Otherwise, it would take forever to program and forever to do.
Ooh, this
I'm
is a
getting
nice one.
I'm getting a cigarette now.
Okay.
I also gotta pee.
We'll probably be closing up shop in like a half hour anyway, so.
Half hour, something
Yeah.
like that.
Half hour. I get the feeling, Arthur, that you like monster movies for the same reason I do, but also dislike them. Not necessarily dislike, but have gripes with, perhaps? Oh, well, yeah. Of course the Japanese ones rock and the US ones don't compare as well. It is Japan. You saw what we did to the frickin' Monster Hunter movie. And we got decent actors, so to speak. Yeah, I'd say we got decent actors. But whoever wrote the script, I don't know, man. Oh, my repair table's all the way over here?
There's a door right there.
Oh, okay. my spatial perception is pretty poor. Also, I'm going the long way to the car wash station. We're 100% washing this 88.6 though. I mean, look at this thing.
How much is this job supposed to pay?
I don't know. It doesn't cost anything to wash stuff, apparently.
But it costs $200 to detail the interior?
Nope.
It used to.
Used to. Check it out. And then it just does it. I haven't watched my money go down. Whenever I think monster movie, I don't think Dracula or Frankenstein, I think Gamera Trilogy. Or the Rogera 1954. Yeah, that's fair. Gothic monsters versus Japanese kaiju. They're just two different movies. It's essentially two different categories at that point. It's like Dracula, Frankenstein, Dorian Gray, any of that kind of stuff. Yeah, come on in.
No, that's
Alright.
duo. Or that's not duo.
Oh. Thank you, Wolf.
Sorry, everybody, about the pumpkin mic.
Alright, I need to do this thing. It's clean now, though. It's from Portugal? That's cool. All the stuff that's not discovered. Let's go... It's mainly because the old ones like Dracula are kind of boring. They were made for a completely different audience. They were... I dare say they weren't made to be entertaining, which is kind of counterintuitive, I realize. They were made to simplify the books, which they did. Actually, Frankenstein especially. They're interesting but sort of overdone. Of course. Gothic monsters are from 1500s, 1600s? I could be really overstating that. Like, the original Bram Stoker's Dracula... The vampire wasn't meant to be scary, it was meant to be weird. I'm not talking about the movies, I mean the monsters themselves. Yeah, that's fair. Like, the OG Dracula... Like, the white-haired scientist, frickin' Albert Einstein-looking mother hubber. That's what Dracula originally looked like. But the capes and the accents and all that kind of stuff, that was just Hollywood being Hollywood. That was quick. Maybe that's what we'll get, a microphone stand.
Yeah, I've only been bugging you for like 9 months
or so
to get one that I could just screw into the wall that's spring-loaded.
Yeah.
Get the
You
one I have planted.
Probably should wait outside another
Do you still smell
2
like...
seconds after finishing your cigarette.
It's like, I know it's... Well, it's not cold anymore.
No, it's not. It's actually nice out.
That's good. There's supposedly brake problems somewhere, so this will be fun to find. AKA rip all the tires off and hope.
Well, you could have bought the tools to be able to diagnose those components with some extra...
With the brake stuff?
Yeah.
I need the test path, I think. I think is what I need. Oh wait, no, does the car start?
Hey,
We might be able to actually
Dire
test drive
fuck.
something.
Darfox, go to your toolbox next time.
Okay, I'll finish testing it. It says, I like unique creatures, that's why Iris Disease is my #1 favorite monster design, but such a great design that can only be mistaken for itself. I think I get what you mean. It's probably why I gravitated towards Monster Hunter by itself, as opposed to, like, the newer Pokemons, maybe, or other, like, monster collection games. Maybe? I'm not really sure. I don't think it's unfair to Pokemon to say that.
Yeah, the cattle rustlers complaining about the early start time. It's like, welcome to this side of the business, my dude.
Exactly.
The early start time and the late stop time.
Yeah.
Well,
Isn't that trucking?
Yeah.
Yes and no.
For like the stuff I do, it's not supposed to be, but like if we're running without logs, then yeah, it's supposed to be a much shorter day.
Well, if you're a smaller company?
Well, no, even if you're a small company, you're not supposed to go after 150 air miles. You have to do logs regardless.
Oh, okay.
So
You want me to go to my toolbox?
We're sort of taking.
See?
We're sort of taking
Break
advantage.
life.
Ads.
Restoring. Not diagnosed. Arth says, what I'm saying is I don't like human monsters, like actual, like true monsters or actual animals of some sort. That's fair.
Yeah, like.
So Ultraman doesn't count to him as a kaiju.
Yeah, Ultraman is pretty human, isn't he? Essentially. He's essentially human.
I don't know the
I don't
story,
remember
so-
though. He might be just a human in disguise kind of thing. I don't remember.
Who just so happens to be 1,000 feet tall,
Right?
or 400 feet tall.
Let's see if I can take this thing to the test path. Or to the test track.
For
Yes,
extra,
I know Arthur.
Risen on the line.
He's
Car
a
might drive.
giant
That's fine.
superhero fighting fucking
Yeah, that's also fair.
kaiju.
He's a superhero. Alright.
For extra cash, consider robbing sex offenders. Their address is easy to find and they can't own guns. The only downside is politicians usually have good security.
Way, way too fucking true.
Mm-hmm. Now Arthur's got me thinking about like actual good humanized, not humanized, human-style monsters.
I've got a couple in the back pocket.
That's fair. I'm trying to think. Ah!
That was the breaking zone, Dire
Oh,
Fox.
man.
Oops. Let me try again. I thought it was the finish line. Welcome to Dire Fox being silly. Alright, let me just backtrack.
Oh my fucking god.
There you go. Ultraman is kind of just a guy. Hell, he's
Oh,
quite
I'm on the
literally a guy.
Discord. Speaking of the Discord, I
Duo!
might.
Let me read chat. Who just so happened to get an alien capsule. So he's no kaiju. Fair enough.
I just put that one up on the Discord.
I saw. Road tested. There we go. Well, we found some stuff. Okay. Cool. We find all the things? I doubt it. Oh, we did! Would you look at that? When you use the tools provided to you by the game, you can find out stuff. Woo! Alright, is it just brake and suspension? Front shock absorber cap. That's specific.
You might not even have to take the shocks off to do that.
I might not. Should be handy.
Actually, no. Let me rephrase that. With how stupid this game is with naming sometimes, yep, you have to put it on the
Brake fluid leak.
spring decompressor.
I gotta
Brake
take off the
fluid
sway bar end.
leaking, wobbly mounts, engine literally missing. Too much carbon emission.
Accurate. Okay. This disc needs to come off. I'm pretty sure.
Too bad you ain't
61.
got a brake lathe to fix it.
I bought the freaking.
I know.
Okay. Okay, dang it, who man? Alright, what else? Sway bar end link, yes. Front, yes. Did I pull the right one?
Maybe. Not.
Probably not. Where is it? No, don't sell it. I think that one's actually good. Whatever, we'll figure it out. Let's go to the other side.
There's no way at all possible that it's that rusty as fuck one right in front of you
Oh.
I have the death sentence in 12...
that you could see from the other side of the
Oh
car.
my God.
I missed it.
Somebody brought this up. I have the death sentence in 12 systems. Obi-Wan Kenobi with the death sentence in literally every system.
What? I don't understand Star Wars references.
Yep.
Star Wars people in the chat explain.
There are no Star Wars people in the chat. We got a
You are
resident,
alone.
we got a resident kaiju expert and a freaking PC builder.
Who hasn't
Oh, guy or
chimed in quite a while.
Still in chat. Genshin Impact player. There we go. He's definitely an expert at that. That I knew for sure. And cooking. Am I taking out too many things? I might be. It's fine. What else? Not the body disassemble. We don't need to disassemble the body.
Are you gonna try and make any use of your workbench?
I could try. Break. I need to get one of the rear ones. Okay. I mean, you're the resident kaiju expert. You're definitely more knowledgeable about it than I am. Or Wolf, or Duo, or anyone else. Or at least in this chat. Exactly.
Somebody replaced all the LA Metro maps with this map of the Munich U-Bahn system superimposed over our map of Ohio. So I thought I was having a stroke on my way to work.
People are special. I don't need to take anything off this side. I'm gonna do it anyway. Might as well. Oh yeah, those pads are busted. Rip those off.
Now, if only it was this easy to tell when things were fucking bad on a vehicle.
I know, right? Oh, it's rusty. Replace it. And that's it.
I would love to have enough money that was my qualifying problem with parts.
That would be...
Replace the entire subframe. It's got 3 specks of rust on it.
Do it! 61%. Okay. Where's my shock dismantler? Spring puller. This boy. Go. See, if I had hostages, then you know there's a problem. 'Cause I don't take hostages. I'm kidding. But there's only a few benefits of taking hostages. There we go. Rare, oh where? Why do I still have a flywheel in my inventory? Didn't I was selling it, I guess?
Genie comic, you have 3 wishes. My first wish, do the opposite of my next wish. My second wish, don't fulfill my third wish. My third wish, ignore my first wish.
That's just a genie who would just dick off at that point. Oh, take the parts. Okay. Inventory. Cap. Oh, right. There's a few of those. Doop, doop, doop. True. Alright, take giblets. Put back on vehicle. Also, wouldn't it be nice to just have a magic tablet that has all the right parts?
That reminds me. Sorry, I was remembering the other genie joke.
Why do Ukrainian refugees have a 2-year limit in Canada, but Syrian refugees never have to go home?
A question. I need both vented discs.
Sounds that guys love to hear.
I like hearing half of those sounds too.
No, I'm pretty sure you like hearing basically all of those sounds, just about.
Just
Almost. About. All of them.
Okay, if I'm a quote-unquote kaiju expert, then ask me about them. I've asked you several things about them in the past. Do you know what Iris's inspiration is? Because that'd be something I'd want to know. Next tire. Is it also sway bar and link A? Okay. I held off on buying 2 of these because I was worried that it would give me sway bar and link A and B.
Because in real life, that's how it is sometimes.
Magic the Gathering card? I'm not kidding. Really? Which card?
Magical Japanese boulder that's imprisoned a demon for 1,000 years has mysteriously cracked open and people are spooked. Who had Japanese boulder demon for March?
That's actually kind of terrifying. I've seen enough anime to know where this is going. Hold on, okay. I think Arthur's gonna find the card. Oop, wrong buttons. Right. One brake disc, please. At least I did get that right. Right? Front brakes are usually the ones that are vented and the rear ones aren't. The rear ones are solids.
Yes. You should absolutely never see solid front rotors and vented rear rotors, because the front ones see twice the heat.
Wait, our rotors, are they the same thickness?
No.
Which is the same diameter? No, okay.
They're just the same diameter.
Okay.
The rear ones are 9 or 10 millimeters thick, and the front ones are something like 18 millimeters thick. Or actually, I think they should be somewhere around
Blinking
22.
spheres?
But
Immediately
that's
goes to look it
because
up.
they're vented.
Yeah.
So they do have more steel in general, but they're wider than they need to be because they need the air channel holes in the center.
Oh. That's horrifying. Inappropriate. Well, the more you know. Oh, that's a bad caliper.
You don't understand how bad words hurt literally everyone born before 1995.
I hurt some people with my words in college. I hurt lots of people. And then there was the one girl who accidentally recreated Battle Cats and had no idea what He-Man was. That
And
was
you
a
spent
great
an entire
day.
freaking
Class period watching He-Man.
Yeah.
It's the wing version, not the sort of brown one. Yeah, I figured. The white one. Okay, car is done. What time is it? 8:15. Alright, what monstrosity does the story car have for us? Hey, don't ask me what happened to my car. I wanted to impress this one girl, and I think I might have crossed some big bushes, holes, and some stones. I probably passed a cactus on the way, or perhaps even two. Please spare me the reprimand as to the purpose of this car. While you're at it, check the fluid level. With this amount of sand, I was quickly out of wiper fluid. It was worth it all, I will say. Let me know how the repair goes.
This is Igor. This is Igor. Every morning, Igor goes for a stroll through a nearby forest.
Wash that shit.
Today, Igor found a Russian Army 9K330 tower SAM system abandoned in the forest. Now Igor owns a $20 million SAM systems. Congratulations, Igor. Can somebody please update the Wikipedia page to current operators of port missile systems? Igor with his new toy goes between Greece and Iran. Gotcha, fam.
Simpsons now also a favorite show because Cameron and Godzilla meet. That's fair. Favorite Magic the Gathering card? Sure, mine too. I don't really know a lot of the cards. Hey, look how shiny it is now.
Some of it.
I like how we washed it without the frickin' front tire on it. Dude! Okay, I'm not gonna fault him for the pursuit of what he was going for. I am gonna fault him on what he fricking lost on his car.
Yeah, you should at least know your ground clearance.
Buddy! I mean, he said it was worth it. So, we should
He
extrapolate.
won a bet.
Probably.
He either won a bet or got some.
I like how they just... probably a bit of both.
I don't know, he might not have gotten any, might have lost a bet and gotten a hell of a story and some scars to start the story.
We get to replace the windshield.
Oh yeah.
Alright. Medium intercooler, oil pan, radiator, rims, sport tire, parts not discovered. It's a lot of body parts.
You
Again.
gonna start just investigating?
Fox out of context. Yeah, we just need to replace a lot of body parts. Yes. Amazingly, his frickin'
Subframe is good.
yeah, he just ripped off a bunch of body parts. I'm sorry, it's a fun phrase, okay?
The subframe would be good, the unibody would be bad.
Yeah, technically speaking. Sir, you would have to replace your car. There's the bad rim, obviously.
Nah, he'd probably have to replace the actual steel inner fender.
Bad serpentine belt. Got a film theory? Let's hear it. I don't usually hear too many film theories besides Matt Pat's. And his are wild, as per the usual.
Uh-oh, you got a bad belt.
I do. Fuse box. I'm waiting for the fuse box to be bad in one of these. We've already had fuses be bad.
You had relays be bad, but yeah.
Relays, sorry. Who is Jeff Spade?
Oh. You gonna check the back end?
Oh yeah. Apparently we have one bad exhaust pipe of some variety.
Yeah, that would be the turbo downspout.
Yep.
Or the down pipe, depending on who you're talking to.
Yeah. Oh, that's the other fun thing. The amount of names for different car parts. Wait,
For the
y'all don't know
same
him?
car parts.
I don't know him. Other people in here might know him. Happened in Pennsylvania? Really? See, I live under a rock. I don't really know much of what happens.
Kind of live under a rock on purpose, though.
Yeah.
Tired of being misinformed by the news.
Yeah, and it's all depressing anyway. So amazingly, his suspension, most of his suspension parts are in the green.
That's kind of surprising.
Over a snow dispute? Not the stupidest thing I've heard, but that's still pretty stupid.
I mean, New York has a story about a dude that was arrested for using a flamethrower to shovel his snow.
That's also pretty stupid.
Because if I
I
remember
don't think
right,
he was prosecuted.
no, maybe not. I don't know.
If
It's
I
a few-year-old
if
story.
I remember the follow-up to him, they didn't wind up pressing charges.
Oh man, of course there's a video.
Well, a flamethrower is technically a farming tool, so he would be well within his rights to use it to fucking shovel his snow.
I'm shoveling my snow, officer. It's also
I don't
good
think he
for
was
brush
arrested
burn.
for that. I think he might have been arrested for I think he might have been charged on being belligerent, but
Oops.
If I remember right, it was because, and I quote, "fuck Mother Nature."
yep.
I mean, when you equip a flamethrower, that's generally gonna be an interesting day.
When you equip a flamethrower, you're generally saying "fuck somebody."
That's true, yeah.
Kyle just went
Going
for it.
back to... Huh. So somebody was really pissed off about something really inconsequential. Go figure. Apparently over a snow dispute. I'm pretty sure people have
People
killed
are
other people for
stupid.
less. For a lot less.
Couple should have had the guns of their own.
True. Give me all the EXP. Oh wait, I leveled up somewhere. I bet you. Just haven't been paying attention.
Remember, kids, the fire extinguisher in your house does you no good in your car.
Which reminds me, I need to
Sure.
replace the fire extinguisher in the Dakota. 'Cause that sort
Oh,
of
it's a bunch, not just two
broke
people.
the one I have.
Fair enough. I have 3 skill points.
Couple was a bunch of dumbasses. Oh. So it sounds like a fuck around and find out situation where you really piss off somebody to the
Could be.
point of no longer being logical.
Should we increase our screwing speed again?
I don't know.
Or our mounting speed? 5% discount on parts you buy? Yes. Use the ability to inspect value of car, increase mounting and non-bouncing. Cool. Actually challenge him after? Seriously?
That sounds like Darwin Award.
Yeah, kinda. Like, I can understand backing away and calling the police or something, but... They didn't
What
have
are you
anything
gonna
on them
shoot
either.
me? Fucking shoot me!
Blam!
Bang! Oh my god, you fucking shot him! I'll shoot you too! Blam!
Like, yeah, exactly, Arthur. Like, people.
Oh yeah, no. We're
100%.
we're not making jokes like the dude was in the right. He was very, very, very much so in the fucking wrong.
Absolutely.
But yeah, you're some kind of fucking special to be belligerent to somebody who's already being belligerent to you. and has a gun out.
That's him. Okay, so we'll place all that later.
Yeah,
Oh,
general
it's just
word
both
of
immediate?
advice: if somebody has a gun, don't mouth off to them.
Generally, yeah.
Sort of why armed society is polite society, because once you internalize that fact, you realize, oh fuck, they could have a gun. Oh fuck, they could have a gun. It's like, in America, you have that. It's like, what's the worst that could happen? They could have a gun.
And then you back
Maybe
away.
I'll keep my fucking mouth shut.
Or maybe I won't rob this person's house, or any number of things.
Yeah.
Alternator front exhaust section, yeah, intercooler.
Maybe that thing I was going to do that would probably make the situation worse could, in fact, make the situation way worse for me.
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, in that kind of tragic way. If you want to know any more about it, I have the rest of the comments on the phone.
Yeah. I mean, how would anybody know how it truly went? Oh, I was gonna say unless there was video.
There was video. That radiator looks bad. Yeah. Okay. Yoink. Oh, gotta get the fan. I mean, kinda. Death is generally tragic. Oh, I gotta get his oil pan too. Gosh dang it. Upsy daisy. But that's why I was putting them in this particular area, because it was a shorter walk.
Yeah, and you're gonna be seeing more of stupid, well, not more of stupid stuff like that, but you're probably going to see an increase in stupid stuff like that over the next couple of years, because of the 2018 election and the 2014 election and the peaceful summer of love and COVID, there's been an extreme spike in new private gun ownership in America.
Yeah.
Which means that across the country, there is a whole lot more people who now have guns.
Who either A, don't know how to use them, or B, do know how to use them.
No, it's just there's a lot more people with guns now. And it's going to take some dumb fucks being very impolite and starting shit with people and pushing said people to the point of being blindly mad and doing dumb stuff. And instead of using their hands or going and getting a bat, they own guns.
Mm-hmm.
So it's going to take a couple of years for it to catch up with an armed society is a polite society.
Oh, I don't doubt he wasn't a saint. In fact, I believe he probably was substantially less than a saint.
That's usually how that happens. Usually both parties are assholes in the
broad sense.
Yeah, that's why the media did an article on it in the first place. They don't do it when one person's clearly being the asshole, because then there's no controversy. Nothing to talk about.
Yeah. Did I find the intercooler?
That's why George Floyd went the way it did, because George Floyd was kind of an asshole.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he'd done things in his life that, like, no person should ever do.
Like, point a gun at a pregnant woman's stomach and threaten her with it.
Yeah, like, he served time. Like, he served time for that.
Yeah, that was George Floyd.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, the other guy...
So
there's a lot of bad gun
that's
owners.
Literally where the freaking controversy all stems from. It's like, the people that, like, freaking... Like, yeah, he was wrong the way he died, but on one side you have people who are like, well, just because he was a bad person, he deserved to die anyway. Who the fuck
it's
cares?
not on there.
And on the other side, you have, like, people who worship at the ground he walked on because he's a symbol of, like, police brutality.
Yeah, and yeah, Duo knows. It's as an example. He's the most prevalent example at the moment.
Yeah, the most prevalent example I can think of at the moment.
Rim belt.
Like, there are plenty of others. It's like almost every like police shooting that makes the news, like national news, is because the police shot someone who was kind of an asshole.
Oh, refill the
or
washer.
doing something wrong, but in a way that, like, it was arguable.
More so, no, it has nothing to do with race. It has all to do with if both people are being idiots.
Yeah.
Well, a-holes.
Yeah, I mean,
whatever we're doing.
they'll go out of their way to fucking report on the ones that are like they can
FYI,
get
Arthur,
the racial
Floyd
angle
was a
from.
dumbass.
Yeah.
He was
I know.
high on drugs, acting stupid, and stealing from a store, and that's why the police were called in the first place.
Yeah.
Front exhaust section. I-4.
Like, and if I remember correctly, like some of the officers, and that's sort of why this went as far as it did. Some of them had like previous experience with the man.
Yeah.
And knew what he'd done. So.
But either
I
way.
think one of them was said to have like worked at the same nightclub or something, security or some shit. I don't know. One of them
We're
had
tangenting a little
met
too
him
far
somehow,
anyway.
but that's beside the point. Don't want to talk about him.
Yeah.
But like a lot of the here's a good one. I think it was the Michael Brown shooting was like that one was controversial because literally like a whole bunch of witnesses lied to the press and said that the kid it said that the kid had his hands up and was giving up and he was shot in the back. Like a whole bunch of people went to the press and straight up bold-faced lied to the press and said he was giving up, he was surrendering. And the second they got the body into autopsy, like even like it was like blatantly obvious that no, he wasn't. He was shot while charging at a cop.
Yeah.
Like he was shot while charging at a cop after having already tried to take a cop's firearm. So
Either way, you're young yet.
yeah, no, pictures, no, and footage, absolutely not. I see footage get clipped, like, unless I'm going to sit through like 30 minutes of footage, I don't trust footage.
That's fair.
Like, I want footage from the second they show up to the second things, like, till after things have already gone down, to like when damage control shows, like when I think the situation
When EMS shows up.
Not EMS. I think when they declare the situation, I think it's like 10-9.
I don't know. You're out of my wheelhouse.
Essentially all good.
Yeah, like situation under control. When they give that code, yeah, then you can cut the footage. But I want footage from like way before, and I want like all the context. Like there was one police shooting I was watching get broke down.
You just bought it in 12-inch.
I was listening.
Like there was one.
I can understand that, Arthur.
There was one police shooting I broke down, and if you just watch the video, it literally seems like this cop like shot this guy for no reason. But if you listen to the 911 tape and you pay close attention to the video, you're like, oh crap, that officer knew for sure that guy had a gun on him. And sure enough, they pulled a gun off his body.
Nope.
It was like, well, fuck.
19.
Yeah, it's almost like law enforcement are heavily trained to know, like, when they're being lied to. When somebody...
What is the ET?
You know what? We're gonna separate a tire and find out.
Like, when somebody is, like, lying, like, how to tell if they have a weapon on them, that sort of thing. You know, it's like, almost like they're, like, trained really hard to learn all that shit.
No one here likes Fortnite.
Nope. We're good. Tablets. This. 2, 19, 18, 0. Let's hope I have enough money to finish this build. Since I made a mistake. Not separate. Still. Trolls? You mean Fortnite trolls? Where'd my thing go? There it is, okay. Lost chat for a second.
Gotta scroll up a bit.
Yeah. Like trolls?
Otto von Bismarck when he swore to never have an affair again after almost drowning with his mistress. My god, I really do have a problems, don't I?
Oh, like little gremlins. Oh, okay. Yeah, those kind of trolls. I don't know if I actually need to balance the tires, but I haven't done it in a while.
Balancing tires?
You need to
Yeah.
balance them.
Yeah, it's super easy.
I know, I just did one of them. I know.
Oh, I thought you meant IRL.
No. Playing mechanic game.
That's super easy IRL.
I know.
You need another rim and tire.
I have the rim.
Then you need another tire.
Derp. Of course. I guess we'll take this one off because I didn't know what tire it is. Inventory. 235, 35, 19.
What?
What type of tire?
Yeah.
No, no. I guess I'll have to separate it again.
Yep.
Separate and balance it again. There we go. Oh, stretch.
But yeah, my only point on it, Arthur, is you're probably going to see a rise in that stuff for the next, maybe the next couple of years, because
Yeah, they're gonna love reporting it too.
yeah, that too. But because there's more people who have it, and it hasn't sunk in to, you know, to the common person, that there's now more people out there who are bigger and stronger than them because they have a small metal object. They have a equalizer.
No, 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 just one. Size 9.
Did you just try to buy like
A
20
frick ton of tires, yeah. 35.
I would have laughed my ass off if you had done that.
I don't have enough money.
Give them white walls. Go ahead.
I can't. I have to give him the specific tire that fills the order, because that's what you're supposed to do when
Give
you're
them
selling
the
stuff.
just give them the one white wall. The rest are black wall.
Sell that, sell that. Why do I have 2 of these?
I
Oh.
don't know.
I guess depressed counts as sad.
It would depend on
It mostly depends on
Who
the
and
situation.
why.
Yeah. That's a fair point.
yeah. It's situational dependent.
Asian woman punched 125 times in New York attack. Could you pick a fight with Jotaro Kujo?
Who knows?
No, 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 no. What the fuck?
Shopping list? 35.
Yeah, 235, 35, right?
Yeah, 19. 235, 35, right?
I think.
I think I have enough money. Barely. I barely have enough money. Where's my... I don't even think I want to know.
Darren's bragging in the trucker.
You're worse at about it
wanna
than I
not
am. And don't
Fuck
mess up my
everything
cars.
on that fucking shelf.
Ow! That actually really hurt.
Yeah, because it was built by Wolf.
And I'm pretty sure you actually damaged the shelf. I'm not positive. I've got to
No, I'm
take a
pretty
look.
sure I just wiped away some of the dust. Ow!
Oh, you sent me something? Okay. I will check this code afterwards. Ah, no, no, back up.
I can see it from here that it looks like it's not stained anymore.
Yeah, something looks weird from me, and I'm not that close.
So,
I built that with Dad.
yeah, so Cattle Rustler. Okay, so first off, Cattle Rustler is like in his 40s. He's dating like a 23-year-old girl.
She's legal.
Yeah.
That's all I care about these days.
But he's like, I'm going home to get some, you know. And then Geronimo's like, yeah, we're leaving the yard by 6 o'clock in the morning, so yeah, get your ass to work. Russell's
You're
like,
the same way.
fuck. Oh.
Oh, same way as the article you sent me?
Geronimo's like, that's okay. You'll be revitalized with some nectar.
Yeah, Geronimo is good for that kind of thing. As far as those kind of comments.
And freaking cattle rustler just sent a photo, so
Have fun.
not that kind of photo.
Okay. Okay, I think I bought the alternator. I don't have enough money to buy the rest of these parts.
Sell some of the old ones.
I'm not sure if I have any more olds to sell. I don't. These are all parts that are supposed to go back on the thing.
Okay, time to
Well,
use that second bay.
this is why we have a second bay.
Something easy that's probably not going to take more than 99 credits to fix.
Car is loud. Nope. Now we found it. Loud engine.
Mike Tyson had a
Lack of
weed
engine power.
company.
The what company?
Mike
Weed.
Tyson has a weed company,
I'll get this one and hope.
and they're making edibles in the shape of an ear.
Nice.
Okay.
You
Love
gonna
that
watch
of
this
all
thing?
the pop culture references, you understand the fact that Mike Tyson once bit off someone's ear in a fight.
Because it's more fun. It's more fun detail. I don't know. Jack does have all the footage? Okay. Ah! I keep getting stuck on the cars. Yes. Because everybody gets a customary car wash and detail while we're here, even if I'm broke.
Well, it's free now, so they may or may
Exactly.
not pay you more for it. They may or may not get you more business.
Maybe. It's like, he didn't fix my car quite right, but at least it's clean. Move. B.
It's like, but at least it's clean, and you didn't charge me for it.
Yeah.
So it shows that you care about the little things.
Okay, refill brake fluid.
You just
Easy.
fucked up.
To make sure you were hearing correctly? Okay. No worries. Okay, and then washer fluid, it said? Oh yeah, it's empty. Oh lord.
Raccoons is eating good tonight.
In her defense, she
no.
kind of deserved it.
That serving tray really should have been a couple of inches further over.
Yep. I now have 120 credits. Fix all engines? No, no. Other tasks, yes. Sure. Oh yeah! Absolutely. Of course it's gross.
That's the point.
Indeed.
You're not supposed to fucking actually like watching it. It's always disgusting.
It's always supposed to be disgusting, but yeah.
Yeah.
Morbid curiosity of humans will never end. I just keep grabbing ones that just say other tasks.
Mhm.
Oops. Gotta wait for the wash to actually be done. Move car.
You only made $21 from the last one. That's parking.
Money is money. I only have enough money to do certain jobs right now, so there are 4. Drain, drain, drain. Okay. I might just fix all the engine stuff and do the body stuff later since it is getting late for me. And the fluids are magically free too. You'd be in another universe, sir. Although, I mean, I guess parallel universes exist and all that, supposedly.
My Zoom professor watching me put a gun in my mouth.
What? Unless it's a Choco Glock, I am concerned.
Yeah.
Asking for a friend. No. I can answer your question.
Well, thanks to Biden, it wouldn't even cover gas.
Did I do that?
Overfull. Double overfull.
Oh well, whatever. I can't see it.
I could.
I couldn't. I'm the one with glasses, you aren't. How about 1 mil? I doubt it.
Overfull.
I was reading chat. I don't care. I just overfill all the fluids because thankfully the game doesn't punish me for it. There's a movie, Gremlins. It's about as close to a joke as I can come because I am terrible at jokes. I just took that out. Oops.
By the way, you somehow have only 65 credits.
That's not great. Did I mess something up?
You might actually pay for the fluids.
I might actually, if we're at low enough numbers that...
Overfull. Yep.
Yep, you do.
It might dock you for overfilling it.
Little creature or loud noise. So essentially... I don't know.
Well, you made money in the end.
Exactly.
Fuck, I'm horny. Hi, horny. I'm Dad. Daddy, I admit my mistakes.
Okay, that's funny. Touche. Want to play humor? I don't know. Alright, I want to find another car with other tasks and then probably call it and find someone to raid. So apparently I made uber huge mistake and decided, yeah, I'm gonna buy 2 rims that don't fit the car and then sell them for nothing.
The guy came into my thrift store and asked if we wash our clothes before putting them out, and I said we don't. He went straight to the underwear and swimwear section and started to sniff them.
I'm not sure what they were expecting. Are they not giving me more? Oh, I can decline them too. There are no more jobs right now. Well, I guess that's it then. It's a rom-com, I'm sure. Let's see, who do we got today? Maple Creature's playing Subnautica again. A Date Night In is doing a Date Night In things. Alice is playing Assassin's Creed 2, but we rated Alice on Sunday. Zen is playing Monster Sanctuary, I don't know what that is. And Dragon Kuro is streaming. Well, that makes the decision now, doesn't it?
Supposedly the original Doom storyline takes place in March 2022.
Monster Sanctuary.
Oh, I know, it's an Ultimate game. Oh crap, no. We're gonna raid Kudo.
Supposedly the original Doom storyline takes place in March 2022, which of course is spreading around the internet. The source of the internet can be traced back to the manual for the SNES version of the game, which clearly shows March 15th, 2022 on the cover. Today's the day!
Normally I would raid Maple because Subnautica is fantastic, and I'm sure it's a joy watching her play, but I haven't actually gotten to raid Kudo in so long, because
Close to a year, huh?
No,
6 months?
It's been a long while, just because he's usually here.
Yeah.
And we don't usually stream on days that he's streaming, so... We're gonna take our happy selves over to Dragon Kuro.
Don't forget to click on the profile of whatever streamer you get
Gotta get out
taken to on Twitch raids. Otherwise, Twitch doesn't count it as a watcher.
Yeah.
He counts you as something weird like an extra or something because
Yeah.
you still have the
It's strange.
the raid add-on on your browser instead of just the person's name.
The referral tag, yeah. Internet stuff, yay! God, I really should do tomorrow as well. Tomorrow's regular Monster Hunter stream.
Yep. We're going to.
Yeah.
Or we're trying. We're probably
If I'm not
going
exhausted
to.
from doing everything else.
You're almost guaranteed to be doing it tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. We're so close to the end at this point, like...
It's just, this was partially specifically for Fuji, who only popped in for a very short period of time.
He was lurking for most of the time.
Lurking is not...
I know.
What are you going to do after Monster Hunter?
More Monster Hunter? I'm not kidding, I'm actually gonna probably play Rise for once we get closer to Sunbreak release, but no, I'm gonna be doing Subnautica. Modded Subnautica. We have 10 seconds.
You just said more Monster Hunter. I'm fucking off.
Okay. Bye, guys!
Bye, guys. Okay.